Come on in. I need to make sure that my moderators are coming in here. Messing with Hollywood Brown. Messing with Hollywood Brown. Pull this without pulling this. Not the way y'all can't. Like I really want to do it y'all way. Come on, come on, come on. What's that on? Okay, the rest is copies. Okay, cool. Come on in. Messing with Hollywood Brown. I was supposed to be getting in the bed, going to sleep. YouTube needs to make that thing where like you can, you know, jump into people's lives like they do on Facebook and Instagram. That's what they need to do. Like you can bring somebody up on your live. I'm gonna let a couple more people get in here. Hey baby, how are you? I missed you. I hope all is well with you and the fam. Hollywood Brown got me on live tonight with this topic because I love these types of topics. Oh, break them on, honey. I got a 4-year-old. You know, hey, gotta love it. I love the boys now. Long as it's a boy, no girls allowed. My hands stay ashy. I stay washing my hands all day. Send them on over. You gonna be calling me talking about SG? Can I get my baby back? No. No. Put this right here because I use this a little too much to keep. Yes, that's amazing. So we finna get in this meat and potatoes. I wait on Hollywood Brown to jump on here. And a couple more people. Cause this is a topic. Hollywood Brown was having this topic, but we'll jump into it. I'm the type of person where I can't type because I be passionate about what I be saying. And I need y'all to say it. Like, I don't like somebody when I'm trying to have a conversation and they always texting you. You be like, call me. I need to hear your voice. I need to hear what this is what you got going on here. Let me see. Alright, let me see how that look when that bit's off. Okay, same thing. Cool. That light's so bright, y'all. It's bad enough I got to deal with it with readings. I got the ring light on. It's gonna work. Well, you know, we go live. We go live over here because the alerts go out that, you know, the alerts go out that I'm live here. I already do like the 3 readings a day on the other page. So y'all don't get alerts. Y'all got to stuff up on me being live over there. I have wiggle room. Now I told these people 10:30 p.m. Where they at? Let me get some of these people for you. Hey Pooh, I was just saying, where they at? Where they at there? You had me hype. You know, I'm so passionate about, you know, when you saying something and you trying to type it but it's not coming out right, because this is a touchy topic. Like, I can't wait for YouTube. They need to bring that little feature on where you can get on live with somebody. Like, you can request to go live and they bring you on. Child, game is over if they do that. Yeah, Hollywood Brown was on this topic, y'all. And I'm like, what? Hollywood Brown, I just opened up. And you know what? I sent you my phone number in your email. I just opened up my phone. Like, I was getting ready to do something. And I just opened up YouTube. And there was this topic. And I love to talk about this topic to people with ears and eyes to hear. Sometimes you got to hear things with your eyes. Oh, yeah. So we're going to give them 3 minutes, and whoever's not in here in these 3 minutes, we just finna take off. Because Hollywood Brown, I know you on this conversation. Hollywood Brown said, that sounds like some African something. I don't even know what to say. They don't join in 3 minutes, but, you know, God Squad know how I feel about this topic anyways. Because, honey, it's crazy, and I tell y'all all the time, like, I read for everybody. I don't just read for monogamous couples. I don't just read for people that's in monogamy. So some of them stories that come to me be a little bit different. Like, I want people to understand this. Let's go. I'm ready to just hop in. So one of the things that you said, Hollywood Brown, you was like, that sounds like something from Africa or something like that. Listen, even if it was from Africa, right? Let's start with that subject of men were not created to be monogamous, because that was my comment. Okay? Africa has way more people than us. Africa is way more rich than us. It's the land of the milk and honey. And if they have what they have and they still making it do there, why wouldn't you look at something that optimizes your energy and optimizes your well-being? Now, here's what I mean by that. So my premise to life is, and my organization is to unlearn and relearn. Why do we feel like one man is supposed to be with one woman? Why do we feel like one man is supposed to be with one woman? Because your mama wasn't with it and your grandma wasn't with it. And they told you that your great-grandma wasn't with it. But why were they not with it? What is the premise of that? What is this, right? I hear a lot of people saying as well, we not in the old days. This is not like the old days where our grandparents or whatever had to share. We don't have to share anymore. So I'm going to touch on all of these subjects and tell y'all why y'all wrong as hell. And then we're going to talk about the sex portion, because Hollywood Brown kept talking about the sex portion as well, right? So for you guys that are joining, this is Hollywood Brown's topic. She is in the comments. Make sure y'all go follow her on her page. An amazing reader as well. So in America, right, because this is where this was started at, one man, one woman. when you look at the premise of marriage in America, marriage is not about love. Marriage is a business. That's why you need a license to be able to get married, right? For them to consider this to be legal, right? When marriage is between man, woman, and God, why do you need a license to get married when it's only between man, woman, and God? They're showing you in your face that this is not about love, right? The divorce rate is so high because most people make it about love, right? I love you, you love me, let's go get married, it's me and you, right? When love is an ever-changing emotion, so why would you make a permanent decision on something that's ever-changing, right? Why would you go to the store and buy your 3-year-old child 100 outfits knowing that they will forever grow? Like they're gonna grow until they're 18, right? That doesn't make sense, right? Why would you go and pay to paint your house that you're renting and you know that you're going to move, you don't own it, right? Why would you, I can go on with all of these examples, right? That's different. It's not. When you understand the premise of life, everything will start to make sense to you. Why invest in a long-term situation for a temporary emotion? You fall in and out, in and out, in and out of love again, right? When you go to get married to somebody, that's somebody that you have spent enough days with that you realize, hey, you know what? I care about this person's well-being. I feel like we can grow together. I feel like we can build wealth together. So let's come together and solidify our resources, right? Now, you can go read the book Before the Mayweather. You could go and do any type of research to understand that African Americans were the first people on this earth, right? We did what we wanted to do, how we wanted to do it. We got overturned because of our ability to be gullible, because we always was like trying to help other people and letting people in, right? And we allowed the oppressor to overturn us and what we were doing. Monogamy was never a thing. Monogamy was created by these people, not by our people. If you have a business, right, for them, if you pay attention to like all the CEOs and stuff like that, once their children get grown in that 16 to 18 range, you see they divorce, they come out with the side chick come out or whatever. This is not the side chick, that's who they was really with. They was only with their wife for the image, okay? If us as black people knew our power, our value, and our worth, we weren't enslaved because we were weak. We were enslaved because we were strong, because we were intelligent, because we had built the entire nation all around the world, because we had owned everything. They enslaved us because of our mind frame. So if you allow a family, a man with multiple wives, understanding how intelligent we are, to be in one union, we would be able to overthrow them. We would be able to be richer than them very easy because of our wits. This is why monogamy is in place. It's not in place because God said there should be one man and one woman. That's not it. That's definitely not it. It just say image. That's not it. The only reason monogamy is in place to further, reduce and to be able to maintain and monitor. Why do you think that it's okay for people in the LGBT to be married and everybody else can get married, but they will not say it's legal to marry multiple people when you do it anyways? Because this image that's been imprinted in y'all, my self-worth, I would not allow a man to cheat on me. I would not allow a woman to cheat on me. I would not allow. Okay, well, let's talk about where you at with that. I think it's 40-something% of African American women that have never been married. The divorce rate is as high as it's ever been in this country, right? So when you sticking to your guns, and I will not change, and knowing that out of 100 men, for every 100 men, there's 1,000 women, right? And out of this 100 men, you take 20 of them, they gay. You down to 80. You take another 25. Hey, baby. Take another 25. They in jail. That's 55 right there. Then you take another, at this rate, 35 of them away. 30 of them away. Because they ain't got no job. They ain't got no hustle. You know, they weren't raised right. They ain't got no drive. You really sitting back looking at about 15 solid men that got their life together, that's doing what they need to do, that's not playing games out here. 15 to 1,000 women. And you really telling me that you sticking to your guns and you're not sharing. Now, it doesn't make any sense to me, but if it continues to make sense to you, have at it. That's why y'all single. That's why you will stay single. That's why you're going to continue to be in the energy of men ain't crap, men always cheating, men this, men that. When the common denominator between every relationship you've been in and everybody that cheated was you. Right? The common denominator was you. A man going out to be with somebody, and cheating is not a word that you apply to a relationship. We're all spiritual beings having a human experience. So we know about soulmates. We know about karmic partners. We know about twin flames. We know about matrix twin flames. We know about all of these divine connections that cannot be controlled. But yet, you feel as though when this person meets you, that they've been through all of their divine connections. How can you dictate what spirit has over somebody else's life? How can you control what someone else does with their life? You cannot. And because you're so lost, and we're still stuck on this whole Christian mindset and so on and so forth, even in Islam, the man can have multiple wives as long as they can take care of them. Because Islam and Christianity, they up there. They battle for control and so on and so forth. You know, the Islam and the Christian people. Even the Islam, you can have more than one wife. It's only in Christianity that they push monogamy. One man, one woman. So with everything, with all of the facts that's stacked up against understanding that monogamy does not work, you still gonna hold your guns and say, I want monogamy, I want one person. Hey, that's on you. I still read for y'all. I don't have no quarrels, I don't have no beef. But what I am saying is, you cannot continue to do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. That's insanity. That is insanity. That's pure insanity. Okay? Now, when it comes down to the sex portion, when you choose this person, to be your mate, right? When you choose this person to be the person that you want to be with or whatever, you're going to build a bond with this person. With this bond that you build, you're not just going to get anybody to lead you and create a triad or whatever it is that y'all doing. You're going to trust this person. You understand that this person, exactly. You're gonna trust that this person their life is important to them. So when we get into this, like, oh, it's so much going on, then that means that you make sure that you get a leader. Because I don't care how masculine you are, I don't care how much money you have, when you enter into a union with your partner, with a man, the man is the leader. So when you choose, because the woman has to choose, when you choose this leader, you are choosing somebody that can properly lead you how you need to be led. And in choosing him to lead you, you're trusting in him. So you're going to trust in this person that they're not finna be out here acting crazy. Because why? Even in a regular relationship, you trust this person. Do you think that just because you say, oh, you can't cheat on me, that this person ain't going to do what they want to do? No, they're just not going to tell you. They're just going to hide it. And then if you're insecure, you're going to be going through their phone, trying to ride by here and ride by there, when there could be things on your own spiritual journey that you could be doing other than worried about somebody else's spiritual journey. That's why mental issues are high as they are, because we are not aligned with our health and our growth. We worried about other people's life and what other people got going on. What that person got going on, you entrust him. You start trusting him when you start sleeping with them. Y'all start sleeping with these people and no condom, no nothing, and you, oh my God, they make me feel so good. So you mean to tell me that if you enter into a triad knowingly to build generational wealth, that you're not going to trust them? Because you know that it's somebody there? That don't make sense at all. The object of this is to build and create generational wealth. 2, 3 incomes is better than damn 1 or 2. Any day, it's better than 1 or 2. So when I speak to my sisters about this, it's, oh, da-da-da. Most of y'all in polygamy, y'all call it polygamy here in Africa, it's life. Most of y'all are in poly relationships and don't even know it. But you want to stand your ground, you're standing on your morals, you're standing on, but you're not going to do this and and then you single. But we all still have our journey. What if in this journey you find the perfect person for you? You find somebody else that come along and they light up your life because it's a divine connection. It's a soulmate from your past. You gonna ease your ass off because it's been known fact that women cheat more than men. You gonna ease your ass off and go link up with them or whatever, long as they don't know. I feel like it's the art of for humans to do something that they feel like they're getting away with. To go and do, oh, I'm gonna do it because I can. I never got caught. You know what I'm saying? Men aren't good at that. Because men are like, you know, it's what it is. You know, they don't know how to keep a routine. Why go through all of that? You get you somebody that understands, listen, safety is important. I'm trying to build, I'm trying to build generational wealth. I'm trying to make something happen for myself. I'm trying to make something happen for my children, for my family. Stop listening to your friends that's still lost on their journey, and you and your partner get together and do what you got to do. Because a lot of people are still lost, and therefore, you know what? The reason we talk about accountability so much on this channel is because people lack the accountability. You want to talk about what somebody else did to you, but the common denominator, again, is you. You're not healed. You haven't done the work on yourself. But yet, everybody you get with, they do something wrong. So it's everybody's fault but yours. There's no way that you can continue to do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. I can't say that enough. There's a certain lineage of women that can have multiple husbands. And it's all dependent on the type of person that you choose to be with. If you want somebody that can't control themselves and they got to go sleep with this, that, and everything else, you know what I'm saying? That's probably not who you want to be with. I'm not saying to go get with somebody that's out there slanging that thing, swing low, sweet chariot. We ain't talking about them. Because you got those out there, and those people aren't healed. But when you're on your healed journey, you want to get somebody that's going to match your energy, that's going to meet you where you are. And somebody that understands the course of what's happening. Baby, y'all gonna have multiple cars, y'all gonna have multiple houses, y'all gonna have multiple streams of income, y'all gonna have just everything that y'all possibly want. But you have a lot of men that's hurt that they gonna go after these type of women that's gonna imply these restrictions on them, knowing that they're not gonna do right by it. Knowing that they still gonna cheat, knowing that they not gonna, align themselves with their journey as well. And therefore, they are the reason that women feel this way as well. Because when you walk in and you're honest with these people and say, listen, this is what it is. Either you take it or you leave it. Do you think that this man's gonna be single for long? Hell no. Hell no. So why is it that when a woman comes and says, well, you got to be with me and only me, then later on down the line, you found out they cheating, and then you feel like, oh my God, you hurt me. Da-da-da-da. No, you hurt you because you're in control of how people make you feel. You don't own anybody. That's just like somebody coming telling y'all as women, what's your favorite food? You say, pepperoni pizza, and then they tell you, okay, you got 3 meals a day, and every single meal you got to eat pepperoni pizza for the rest of your life. Or for 2 years, or for 3 years, however long a relationship lasts. You're going to get tired of that shit, ain't you? Okay, play with it. Oh, this is love, and this has nothing to do with that. It does. It's all the same shit. Why do you think when you go to school, they teach you from kindergarten all the way up through college? One, they start the one world order as soon as you step into kindergarten. They teach a mass amount of people how to listen to one person, how to follow instructions from one person, how to stand in line, how to be coordinated. What is school equal to? Jail. They start this shit at a very early age to show you discipline. There's consequences to your actions and all of this. This whole system in America has been created to keep you lost. They take your history and flip it around, and they make themselves seem superior. Oh, this person, did this and did that. Black folks built this country. Black folks built the world. Black folks was the first people here. Black people, black women right now are the only women that can have any race of child. Eve gene. So how are you going to tell me that a white woman or any other woman, other than Latino, that any other woman can create this world when they don't have the Eve gene? So once you start to dive deeper into his story, right? You will start to pay attention to shit don't make sense what you've been taught this whole time. Things don't align of what you've been taught this whole time. But until you start to go deeper and realize why it don't make sense, and look at me, boy, I ain't got no problem. If I left my people today, I ain't got no damn problem with finding nothing. But it's the ideology. You gotta be okay with my ideology in order to deal with me. There are some men that can't. No, I don't know how. I can't do that. I don't. Say, yeah, I hear that from some men. It is what it is. I'm gonna respect your mind. My people didn't come to me with it. I went to him with it because I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. I know what, unless you coming to jump on board with what I'm doing, then it's nothing. SG, what is your platform? And I don't talk about much before I'm doing it, but guess what? My premise is to get a couple of acres of land, put a few houses on this acre of land, build your own garden, get you some animals on this garden. So therefore, you now have your own food source. You have your own land, and you have your own community that you have built. This is you. This is what you're creating. Therefore, with you creating this, you saving money, and you're building your wealth. You can help whoever you want on your family. We are the only people that I want my own. I gotta go have my own. You would prefer to continue to make somebody else rich, to seem as though you're doing something that you're not. Y'all struggling driving these brand new cars. Y'all struggling trying to pay for these high rises and wherever you stand at. But yet you don't want to think about creating wealth. You don't want to think about creating wealth, building an empire, making yourself wealthy versus making somebody else wealthy. I ain't saying get with somebody and y'all all move in one place because, goddesses, multiple goddesses can't stay in the same place. But you do what you got to do to make that shit make sense. So if I'm holding mine down by myself and now, my partner is in this and we putting our resources together, where you think we going? To the top, all the way. You know what I'm saying? So this is why it's important to understand that people are still on their journey. You can't control what somebody is doing. You can't control nobody's life. Your bond and your connections between you, your partner, and God when you get married. Once you do that, As long as this person respects you, as long as this person loves you, as long as this person cares for your well-being, as long as this person is not disrespecting you, as long as this person is not harming you, all that, bringing you nothing, all of that other shit for the birds. Do you really think I'm finna sit here and be stressing about what somebody doing? We have our understanding. If you break that tie, that's completely up to you. That's you and that's your karma. Your understanding and your connection is based on the understanding that you take forth to God. That's what you take forth to God, y'all. So I know a lot of people selfish. That's what your goal in life is, one, to work on your character, to have great character, but to be selfless and not selfish. Right? Because the only thing that works when you're saying I'm in a relationship and my person can only be with me and I can't do this, is selfish, because you're only thinking about self. You're not thinking about them and their journey. You're not thinking about them and their destiny. I don't care, SG, no problem. You don't have to care what I'm saying, but look at your life. Look at your love life. And sit and say, well, I don't play that and mine ain't cheating, I bet you're lying. I bet you if I can't get him, I can put somebody on that can. Men shoot out 100 and something million sperms every day. They can do it every single day. Every single day. Women drop 1 to 2 eggs a month. How do you feel like that's equal? How can one man seed the world? The man is the seed, the woman is the creator. You can't control him, he's not equal to you. All this living woman's rights and we are equal and all of this stuff is a part of the whole agenda. Because I don't care how much money I got. I don't care how I'm living. I'm not equal to a man. Never will I walk in that power and say I'm equal to a man. Never will I try to demean my man. Never will I try to strip my man of his stripes. Never will I try to demasculate my man. None of that. We're not equal. So you mean to tell me that men are created to be monogamous, but a man can get 10 women pregnant in the same damn day? But you can only get pregnant from one man that day, and you gotta wait over 11 months, damn near a year, before you can get pregnant again. But that man can get 10 women pregnant every day for that whole year. That's what they scared of. Population control. It's a part of population control. It's all a part of the agenda. If it wasn't about population control, you wouldn't have all of these agendas to get people off and things like that. Like, it's always been about population control. That's why you pushing these certain agendas, you pushing this stuff, you pushing this LGBT, you pushing all of these things that wasn't even a part of what happened. So when they lose control, then they just send the world in chaos. Some of these things, and I don't have any problem with the people that's LGBT, but I'm just speaking facts. Like, some of this shit, y'all can't even go into other countries with it. And you know it. And the thing is, y'all respect it. You either not gonna go, or when you get there, you tighten your shit up. But here in America, well, that's my right, it's my prerogative, and all that old crazy shit. You can't even take that shit in other places. I ain't saying all, but I know some for sure that don't even tolerate that. I'm a part of boards and members of shit where one of the things that you gotta ask is, are you LGBT? And if you are, you can't even get in. People are so it's so much going on behind the scenes that y'all don't even know. Like, like, people are so fixated on getting their power back. We ran this earth. We were the top dogs. The white folks were the slaves. The white folks was the ones, being the pallbearer. The white folks was the ones being sacrificed. It wasn't us. And we got so far away from that. And this is what we going back to. So we have to come together and create, it's for a greater good. SG, what the hell they got to do with me not letting my man cheat? Da da da. Cause that man out there, that man could be out there fighting for the race. You better not be out there talking to no bitch, patting your weave. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop stressing yourself out about somebody else's journey. Hey, Pooh. Stop stressing yourself out about what somebody else got going on and live for you. Understand that you are powerful. You could create whatever reality that you want. But if you could have created a monogamous man, you would have already created it. You manifest everything that you want. But you sure ain't manifested that monogamous man because y'all frustrated and tired. Why they cheat? Why they cheat? How about you look at that shit a little different? How about that? I don't know. Y'all got any questions? Because I just wanted to come over here. Like, it wasn't no way that I can type out what I wanted to say on Hollywood Brown. And shout out to Hollywood Brown, 1111 Tarot. Make sure y'all go subscribe to her channel, Amazing Reader. But she go live and do these topics. It was no way that I could type what I really wanted to say in her chat. It was just no way. You know, I said, I'm finna go live, and I'm exhausted. You understand me? But I said, I'm finna go live, and I had to go live to be able to talk to this, man. It's about unlearning and relearning. That's the main thing that's on this whiteboard. Unlearn to relearn. That we got to start giving this shit back to them and stepping into our power. Now, you go get somebody that don't know how to, do what they do, and they out there, they out there exploring every goddamn pond. Sis, you got to be a better selector. You got to be a better choice. It ain't got nothing to do with these people. These people all stuck in this agenda to self-love. Baby, I love me more than anybody can love them motherfucking self. I'm a bad mamma jamma. I'm a manifesting goddess. I'm a businesswoman. I'm intelligent. I'm fierce. I'm a hell of a mama. My children don't want for shit. I'm the hustler's hustler. But I'm a realist. I'm a realist. And see, the fact that we have sheep and herders, you understand me? See, I'm a God in the flesh. Like Kevin Gates say, I'm above your intuition. A lot of people are sheep. So what the sheep do? They gonna follow the herder. The herder is them people, right? So because this shit is so embedded into your brain and embedded into your thoughts that you feel like this is what you gotta do, you gonna follow that. I ain't here to mess with the sheep. Ain't nobody trying to get you to come over here with the motherfucking foxes and the bears and the lions and the tigers to be free. I ain't. Everybody not gonna understand the ideology. But when you break that shit down to a spiritual point, it don't make sense. When you break that shit down in any other way other than self-love, who the fuck told y'all that dumbass shit? That's the only thing that makes sense. Self-love. Self-love. Self-love is greater than anything. You're absolutely right. So love yourself enough to know that you don't want to be motherfucking single for the rest of your life. Love yourself enough to know that you want somebody that's going to bust this shit down with you and create the life that you need to create. Love yourself enough to respect somebody else on their journey. If that man want to just deal with you, let him deal with you. If you got a man that don't want to all out, poly situation, then give that man a pass. Let that man be free. But sitting down saying, and here's the thing, when you say these things to the masses, right? Because the masses are sheep. They let this one do this. They let this one do that. When the only people that find it appalling is the Christian folks. And we was here studying something way greater than Christianity before they even came and pushed this on us. Go look at go look up your favorite songs and figure out where they came from. So you mean to tell me you for equality and you for power when all of them old school songs came from the slave ship? How are you honoring your ancestors? How are you around here talking about you want repartitions for your ancestors and you still a part of the problem? I don't know. I can go way deep. We can go deeper, but I'm gonna stay right there. So this is why, you know, cheating is not a thing. Once you have that solid understanding, it is what it is. You can't cheat me, you can cheat yourself. That's what you can do. You can't cheat me. Can't nobody cheat me. You can cheat yourself though. Cause I'm a hell of a motherfucker to lose. You believe that now. So I don't know. Y'all got some questions before we wrap this up? They like, you done just told us all this shit, SG. Wait, I'm trying to ingest it. Hollywood Brown, any questions? She over there talking about, I don't know, SG. I hear you, but I just don't know. No. All right, y'all. Well, boom. We finna edge up out of here. I'm gonna leave this video up. So y'all can watch it back from the beginning. That's my take on it. You understand me? And it is what it is. Peace.